To the people of Singapore, I am humbled by your trust and faith in me as your president. It has been a privilege to be your voice, to listen to your concerns, and to work tirelessly on your behalf. The COVID-19 pandemic gave us the opportunity to once again test the working of our two key systems. It was not the first time that we unlocked our reserves. Former President S.R. Nathan did the same in 2009, although the sum involved was much smaller and the impact of the financial crisis was short-lived. The President does not have the power to initiate a draw on the past reserves. It must be initiated by the government. As the custodian of the second key, my task was to assess the need and gravity of the request. More specifically, draws on past reserves should only be considered in exceptional circumstances where the crisis or threat to Singapore's economy or society is so severe that it warrants an exceptional response from the government. The government briefed me and the Council of Presidential Advisors, and we had very extensive, robust, and thorough discussions before I gave my consent. The severity of the pandemic necessitated 5 withdrawals as the infection spread with great speed and intensity, and the government had to respond quickly with support measures. The President's office is not meant to operate as a parallel Ministry of Finance or investment advisory body of our past reserves. This is not the stated role of the President in the Constitution, and the President's office is not equipped for such a purpose. In carrying out my custodial duties, my office works closely with public officers dealing with matters related to finance and past reserves, and these officers were always open and accessible and perform their duties with great professionalism. Overall, I had a good working relationship with the government based on mutual trust, respect, and a clear understanding of each other's roles and responsibilities. As a small, open economy, we continue to face many economic challenges. But if we stand together and stay united, we have a better chance of keeping Singapore exceptional. I have seen how we stood united during the COVID-19 pandemic, where people observed the safe distancing rules and supported each other, enabling us to navigate safely out of the pandemic. The government could not have done it alone. We will need that same sense of unity and purpose in an era of shifting geopolitical alliances, economic rivalries, huge climate change challenges, and a rapidly aging population in order for us to move ahead. Thank you all, and may Singapore continue to prosper and thrive.
Distinguished and remarkable career in public service and as our president. As the officials involved will attest, you participated actively in a thorough process, rigorous but not antagonistic. I'm glad that officials were able to deal fully with your searching queries and clarifications and to address the reservations and concerns that you and the CPA raised. Cumulatively, you approved drawing up to $69 billion from the reserves over 3 years. In the end, we used only about $40 billion, but this was still the largest amount drawn since the system of the second key was created. This enabled the government to move swiftly and confidently to tackle the crisis without having to take on a heavy debt burden and encumber future generations. I still remember what you said when you were first elected 6 years ago. I am president for everyone. Through your leadership and heart for the people, you have certainly fulfilled your promise. Your efforts to expand opportunities for all have made for a more united and inclusive Singapore where all of us belong and everyone has a part to play. Your commitment to improving our society and your concern for every Singaporean will continue to inspire and guide us all as we refresh our social compact and press forward together. On behalf of the government and the people of Singapore, I thank you for your service to our nation. We bid you and Mr. Mohammed farewell and wish you all the best in all your future endeavors. Thank you very much.